fine place to harvest some ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
Gather round!
Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look?
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Always a pleasure.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the most hospitality in all Vernworth. You know where to find me. Fear I've no wisdom to offer. Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to... the foremost hospital. In all Vernworth. Much obliged. Well met.
I just know it.
'Twas a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Indeed. Some...
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be... Glad to assist you. Do come again.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
My back is not used to it.
Here's a welcome sight.
I learned of a forgotten rift stone in this area during my time beyond the rift. I can take you to it, if you like.
Seems there are wolves on the prowl.
To fire!
I'll combine my magic with yours, and you might cast the spell more quickly.
I will finish this. Here and well done. I will protect you.
amateur strength. Look out, Risen! We're under attack! Hoping to take flight, are you? Not if I have it to say that.
I concur. What are you doing?
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Twould allow us to save our strength. Assuming we're not attacked, that is.
Witness my ire.
What to do? What to do? Don't think I'll stand for this. Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
How dare you?
This ox cart's bound for Mel. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
You have my protection.
Sappho, well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. You truly are formidable, Arisen.
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your...
Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look. During my travels beyond the rift, I learned of a cave near here that you have yet to explore. Shall I take us there?
What is that, a tower? Nay, a statue.
We ought to take a closer look.
Where the Saurians?
Fire's fury sharply irradiates this foe.
Why, thank you. Take this, with my...
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
I will protect you. Nicely done.
Focus. The battle continues.
Splendid. Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?
Agreed. We ought to give ourselves a chance to recover ere we continue on our journey.
Come to think of it, different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Words worth hearing.
have enraged our foes.
Might be less use though, rage to our advantage.
Well aware of the ridiculous.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Well met, sir. How might I...
Oh, how lovely. I'll have to remember this place.
Is this a challenge arisen to see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
You made it after all. Guess that means I win. Oi, you lot best pay up. Dear me.
My bed calls. And a sharp test.
You're here. I've been waiting.
You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Seems only fair I answer any questions weighing on you. Go on. Ask away. Figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say a word about one of our jobs. But I suppose I can tell you, the situation being what is. His real name is Dara. He was one of us, once. But he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? After he went off to play the false arisen, we're men and women of shadow. Center stage isn't our place to stand. That's why he was cast out. He'll ne'er be part of our village again. That all you wanted to ask? What can I say? Not many people bother with this place. Luckily for me, you were different. Knew I was right to bet in favor of the Arisen. Anyway, most visitors get fooled into going up to the manor. We send them packing with a trifle, and if they don't question it, good riddance. Anyone that complacent has got no business being a thief. We only train the rare few who make it here. Some might go so far as to say that the entire village was built around this spot. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, Dara was in line to become the next thief maester. But he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest during the trial. So the title fell to me. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar in his chest to pose as the Arisen. And what a scheme that turned out to be, eh? Now he gets to sit pretty on the best seat in the kingdom. Still, you'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. He's a wily one, that Dara. Always was careful not to leave behind a shred of evidence. But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy a peaceful life in a lap of luxury after breaking our code. Methinks he needs something to remind him of the debt he owes us. Here. Now, as to the Maester's teaching, not sure you'll be able to use it to its fullest potential, but I'll show it to you.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
That all you want? What can I say? Anyway, we send them we only trained that all you wanted to ask. Aye. Till next time.
How dare you?
You're the one, then.
Living's hard, but dreams are true, I say. How fun! Greetings, Master. Is this where you've been all this while?
Do take care not to stray so far. Next time.
Fancy a look at my wares?
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
Would you mind coming over here?
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
Oh, very well. Back to your side I go. Prepare for battle.
This party is fit for adventure. Our strengths complement each other well.
Capable comrades are a boon indeed.
Right you are.
Get back here.
I shan't let them off.
I'm going to enjoy this.
That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found?
I'm all for swapping stories, but perhaps another night. I can scarce keep my eyes open.
Good sleep is the key to a good adventure.
I know precisely when a curative is needed. All told, I'm rather...
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I shall sniff them out and mark them on your map. Let us work together to honor the... A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness spores can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them. As it progresses, the pawn gradually loses all self-control, and in time will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
Indeed. Well, we shall have to remain watchful. Lest one of our company should start showing signs of this sickness.
Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Over here, if you please.
Welcome,
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your Majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named Dara. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an uncanny resemblance to that of the false sovereign? I see. If your Majesty is certain that the two are one and the same, then I am convinced as well. However, I'm afraid this paper alone does not constitute sufficient proof. Ah, but of course. I surmise your Majesty intends to post the bill and invite suspicion. Clever plan. Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dad, and all the while, a clever ploy indeed. I've no doubt that this bill would prove its worth in due course.
So the false sovereign operates at the behest of Queen Regent Deezer. This spider has woven her web rather carefully.
Now to report to Captain Brandt. We may benefit from pursuing the information. Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
To the chest. I shall take a look inside. Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
So that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Good to see you, Master.
This place is awful dull. Can't complain, mind.
Well, I suspected as much. Then we are...
Oh, can't say I've seen it. Or heard it. It's all coming back to me. My first stop would be Ibrahim's Scrap. The scrap stores are in the Checkpoint Rest Town.
Frey, follow me. Frey, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost. Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
It is my duty to devote my life to prayer. I must be grateful. At least I have a full bed.
Please, sir, don't tell nobody what I said about exploring those vaults.
It is my duty to devote my life. I must be grateful. At least I have a full bed.
If our prayers are not heeded, what hope have we?
Malcolm's been really into it. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he was an... Oh! I wonder what it was, Malcolm. Malcolm. Don't know why he bothered.
We'd best report back.
A moment's prayer can do... Vaults, eh? Let us inform Sir Kendrick of what we've learned. Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were sealed off. Ah, but you mention rubble, aye? Then perhaps the lad found... Come! I fear there's not a moment. Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the place to which the children were referring. Look, there, a hole. Could he have passed through here? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage ahead looks small, but we may be able to squeeze through. Let us make haste.
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
I expect that's a common occurrence in our line of work.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal...
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. It's just a book, sir. Books,
Truly? Perhaps we ought to take a...
We ought to follow close behind.
Indeed, you are correct.
Wish me to return? At once, Master.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing? And I found it.
It is quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. This collection must be worth a fortune. Might I ask that you not share the existence of this place with others, Sir Arisen? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be misused. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy, someone who can appreciate its true value. Pray tell me. As for you, Malcolm,
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go as you please. Let's investigate this place's secret.
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here. 'Tis surely any scholar's dream.
I quite agree. tell is, Vermund was once a Beastren kingdom.
Truly?
Indeed. Though 'tis not widely known among the common folk.
The books ne'er seem to...
This place is amazing. I knew I'd find something down here, but I never expected. This?
You ought not to go charging off alone.
Don't be such a worrywart. I know what I'm doing.
How are we to get through this door? Would you mind coming over here?
My legs are fair numb for walking now. Anything's better than this. Even the grave.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Such worn out gear.
Such quietude is a blessing.
Well, have you found some place? Oh, to think such a place existed. How very curious. Guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me from this pit, I ought to be...
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
Guide me outside. are arisen, then I swear words may be wind, but there's naught else I can offer you at present. Mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of Eld could be of some use to you.
Wouldn't say no to a nice juicy piece.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. It seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication to justice shall doubtless be a great boon. Mayhap 'twould be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of... Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray, take...
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? I'll do as I please. Let 'em try and stop me.
I'll take the night watch in desperate minute.
Not live forever, actually, anyhow. Sometimes I wonder if I'm quite happy with this work.
Not little enough gold to spend in them.
Such quietude.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance.
Welcome, sir.
Oh, well met, sir.
I must say, this doesn't sit well.
No doubt you're dazzled by my charms. They all are. Who will it be, then?
Well met, sir. You seem a kindly sort. Now. No.
Turns my stomach as does.
Wonder if anyone else shares my sorrows.
Life's best taken at a leisurely pace. Not much going on.
to be said is said.
I shan't brook any boorish inquiries about my other patron. You know, many of our patrons wish to take me for themselves. Yet there is something different about... I lived a simpler life once. But one man changed all that. 'Tis no simple matter for a woman to make it this far on her lonesome. Yet after all this time, here I am. Here I am. 'Tis no simple matter. Here I am. Tis no simple matter. Here I...
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
What about you seems well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated... to the foremost... hospitality in... all Vernworth. Much obliged. Wisdom welcome. Well met. Well met, sir. Welcome.
The sky always puts me in a contemplative mood. Well met, sir.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Or shall change once we have if your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to. Very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow.
Master, pray leave this place. My body, it refuses to obey me. There is a voice within my mind. It commands me sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, Your Majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern. We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving his own power has arisen. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing some sort of lavish necklace at the time. I imagine this artifact is the Godsway mentioned in that letter. Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true arisen. 'Twould do much to explain the events that we have beheld afore now. Alas, unless we find some way to unmake this Godsway's power, proving your Majesty's legitimacy shall be difficult indeed. Allow me to speak to the agent we captured some days past. Perchance he knows aught of use.
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this Godsway? I suppose 'tis pointless to ponder. Let us await the results of Captain Brant's investigation.
I quite agree.
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. What a delight. Well met, sir. Could use a fancy gander. Fine wares all.
I'm not sure what to do with myself today.
Time to catch myself up on the talk around.
I get along with him.
I'm the crown jewel of our performance.
Welcome.
There's naught I love more than a saucy rumour. Been a while since I heard a good story.
That's acting up today.
Every new meeting is an adventure in the offing.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
All the best tales come from travellers at the inn.
Mayhap I'll go on an adventure of my own.
Life's best taken at a leisurely pace.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen prey, allow me time to search for a way. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we worked.
So tight. I can get just about anywhere.
Lonely place. Not without its charms. A good sleep will ensure we are prepared. All I sought in other worlds was that which might prove a boon in ours.
Good morrow, everyone.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.
Lots to do. And precious little time.
There's no easy thing.
What do you make of this?
Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid.
Well met, sir.
I've got the sharpest ears in town.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen, if the information we pry from the agent is to be believed, there is a place in Batal devoted to the study of arts most queer. I believe it is worthy of investigation. Should fortune smile upon us, your majesty may even discover some method of undoing the Godsway's hold over the pawns. Yet official dealings twixt Vermund and Batal are suspended, and 'tis no simple matter to gain passage through the latter's fortress. Fortunately for us, however, the agent was hiding this on his person. I bid you take it. 'Tis an entry permit, allowing passage through Batal's fortress. It even bears the crest of the Batali Palace. It must have been commissioned by some... I doubt any would dare impede your passage with such an item in your possession. There is one other thing, Your Majesty. With the permit came information I found most intriguing. An oracle who once served in the Vermundian court now resides in Batal. This oracle foretold the coming of the Arisen and was banished from the kingdom when her prophecy displeased the Queen Regent. Indeed, 'twas by this same oracle's power that the agent in question came to know of your Majesty's whereabouts. The oracle knows much of the Arisen. Should you make her acquaintance, she may be able to offer you aid during your infiltration.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Do let me know if you're in need of aid.
This ox cart will not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Preparation is key.
hello. Oh, there's always demand for weapons, particularly near the border, where... quarrels occur every other day. Do come again?
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
An investment made for safer travels can hardly be called extravagant.
Welcome, sir, after all. 'Tis folly to linger on a single vocation. How goes the collection? Made any progress? Always a pleasure.
Go on, have a look.
A merchant, eh? Have you an entry permit? Hold a moment. That cart has priority. Lord Phaesus is come! Open the gates! You seek to enter Batala? Go on through.
Surely I can. Are you here by...
Go on, have a look. Well met, sir. Need a room for the night? Many thanks.
Unless I am much mistaken, we have cause to visit a place not far from here.
Perhaps we ought to go there first. What say you, Arisen?
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side.
As a matter of fact, have you grown accustomed to the adventuring life? If there's anything you're unsure of, I would fain be of aid.
My thanks, truly. I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
So, after breaking free of the chains of slavery that once bound you to this land, you return of your own volition. This is good. I am relieved to see that you are fulfilling your charge. Now, 'twould be advantageous for you and your home to visit the Rockmaster's burrow in Bakbatar. Methinks 'tis where you will find that which you seek.
You have my protection. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor. We must not let time run. During my travels beyond the rift, I learned of a cave near here that you have yet to explore. Shall I take us there?
You're all out.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
I've got wares of every ilk. Pleasure doing business with you.
As you wish. I shall return directly.
We've little need for a campsite at present.
Tis enough to make camp only when the need arises.
Not good enough! If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
Lay down your arms. Lay down your arms.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. I shan't let them harm you.
You're all out of luck.
Look here. Water is seeping through the cracks.
Not that. Perhaps you'd like to take care of your ranger.
Splendid.
Well done.
Tis not an enemy to be taken lightly. We must strike boldly and with presence of mind.
Now? Don't think I'll stand for this. I've never heard such noise.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift.
Careful, Master!
We have a resistance to ice.
One of us has been poisoned.
have my protection.
What are you doing? We are in the midst of battle. This foe is nigh unstoppable. We must do all we can to prevent it from losing its temper.
How mental to
Focus your attack.
strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Well, I must.
Risen, are you alright?
Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed.
'Tis dark enough to warrant the use of your lantern. Master.
Tis clear you're not interested in arriving at our destination, so I'll hold off on guiding us there for now.
There will be other opportunities to lead. For now, let us follow.
It would not be unwelcome for an ally to appear once.
We must focus on finding victory, whatever our discovery.
prepare ourselves for a... You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment. In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it.
You want something? Do you know who you did?
Let us aim for greater precision with our next attempt. What is it? What has happened to your magic?
These beasts were truly defeated when their skulls snapped
Would that such tranquility could last.
Well met. Does that make you the Arisen? Be at ease. I bear you no ill will. My name is Manella, and I have the honor of serving as a go-between twixt Her Majesty and the Guard. Come, let me buy you a drink. We've much to discuss, and I don't fancy standing round all the while. Shall we make...
That was well thought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Our road was a long one, but here we are.
This tavern is open to aye, even pawns. So long as they've coined for their ad. Isn't that something? Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Let me get that.
The people of Batal view pawns with great prejudice. They're even forbidden from setting foot in the capital. Her Majesty, Empress Nadinia, has long been troubled by this custom, but a practice so ancient isn't easily overturned. Many are unhappy about the existence of this tavern, even though it lies outside the capital, simply because it was established as a place for pawns to gather. I know not what manner of person you are, but if you would aid me in my efforts to make the people of Batal more accepting of pawn, I would be glad to offer you a residence permit. 'Tis a bargain more than fair, for those who hold such permits may remain in Back Batal without having their activities questioned. What say you? Glad I am to hear it. Take this, then. Simply show it to one of the sentries, and you'll be granted entry to the capital. Oh, and if you encounter any troubled Batali along the way, I bid you assist them. They are harsh in their persecution of the pawns. A simple plan, I know, but 'tis the only one...
How might I be of service?
All knowledge of this, God's way, stems from the forbidden magic research laboratory, which can be found here in Batal. However, you would do well to first travel to the Alta Batal coast and seek a man named Ambrosius. For as a researcher of this laboratory, he will doubtless be able to answer many of your questions.
It seems that we must seek out this Ambrosius if we are to learn more of the God's way. Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
Guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Welcome and well, as a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate, we offer excellent service. At a fair price. Do come again. And see a look at my wares?
This might be worth a read.
Let's have a look then.
Well met.
Suppose I